pads, no helmets, just a ball. That's it. Here to tell us all about Houston's new pro rugby team, the Houston Sabercats, our head coach Justin Fitzpatrick, and two players from the team, Sam Windsor and Matt Truville. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. A lot of people are saying it's about time. Houston's obviously a very international city, so rugby might not be as common for some folks, but for others, they grew up with it.
Yeah, very much so. There's a lot of expats here in Houston. It's a great sporting town, as you know, so we're overwhelmed with how we were welcomed into the city last season. Looking forward to season 2.
Yeah, you're from Ireland. You two are from Australia?
Australia.
All right. Why the name Sabercats?
The sabercat, or a saber-toothed tiger, I guess it's a pretty fierce animal, and if you go back through history, there's probably some remnants of it around this part of America. So, yeah, we chose that. We've run with it, and it's sticking.
For people who aren't familiar with rugby, so what's one of the things that defines it?
Okay, so rugby is an ongoing sport. It's continuous, sort of like ice hockey or soccer, but at the same time, you have the contact levels you would in football. So it's really intriguing to an audience that hasn't seen it before, because they're trying to keep up with the action. There's a lot of hard hits, there's a lot of big runs, a lot of skill work. So it's really exciting to someone, especially when they haven't seen it before. They're really blown away.
Yeah, it's like football, ice hockey, soccer, all mixed in together. So there's some rugby terms I want to go through. Ankle tap.
Yeah. Matt?
So when someone's running away from you and you've lost your chance to make a tackle, you dive and you tap their ankle, and hopefully they fall over.
Okay, the next one really concerns me. It's called a hospital pass.
That's when someone delivers a pass that the person who's catching it is more than likely going to end up in hospital, because their arms will be up and the person tackling them hits them while they're not ready. So that's where that comes from. Yeah.
Flanker.
Flanker is number 6 or 7 on the team, who binds onto the side of the scrum.
Okay, and another one that concerns me, maul. Usually that calls a foul with any other sport, right?
I mean, a sabercat would maul someone. So
Works quite
well.
Look at you, says the cheetah over here. Okay, we mentioned scrum. We're going to end with the scrum in a second, but then the hooker.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't mean what it normally means. So a hooker is number 2 in the team, and binds between 2 props in a scrum and throws the ball in the line out.
Okay, and you all will be playing at the Aviva Stadium.
We will. We're going to be split between 2 stadiums for our second season. We're going to be in Constellation Field to start the season down in Sugar Land, where we were for our exhibition season last year. And then we're very excited. We're building a stadium, the Aviva Stadium, down on 288, down the Houston Sports Park, and we'll be opening that up on the 23rd of March.
I remember when we got our Dynamo, professional soccer team,
yeah.
People were excited because that was a sport that also girls played. We have someone in our audience today, and she said her mom actually played rugby, the Bay Area Rugby
Nice.
Women's Club. Okay, so they played as well, and so this is something the whole family can get into.
Yeah, right from tots all the way up, men's and women's, girls and boys. So,
Yeah.
The US women's team's ranked 5th in the world, I think.
Wow.
So they're the national team. So I think the men are at 12 at the moment.
12,
the women
yeah.
are ranked 5th. So that's worldwide, which is awesome.
Okay, the Youth Project Agreement, what is that about?
The Youth Project Agreement. Okay, so when we spoke to the city and the mayor about our stadium being built, and he said basically he wanted something that the community could use to do all sorts of events. So basically that's what it is. So when we build our stadium, we're going to have 2 community fields. So we'll have our main stadium, 2 community fields side by side, and that's where we're going to be holding a load of events for the youth from the local neighbourhoods. It's where we're going to be having our inner city leagues, going to be able to play there. The local teams that already exist will come and play at our field, just so we can activate everyone and really give back to the community that we're building in.
All right, the tickets to the 2019 Sabercat season, you can just visit HoustonSabercats.com. All right, let's end with the scrum. Okay, and explain what that is. What is it?
So you're the hooker?
You come and be the hooker there, bro.
Okay, here we go. So by the way, I am now a team player. Look. Okay, all right, and here we go.
So we're going to bind up.
And Matt's got the ball.
Yep.
He's going to feed it into the wrong side.
Okay.
It doesn't matter, okay?
You're going to hook the ball back.
You're going to bind your arms on Sam and Fitzy. There you go. There you go. Yeah, come on.
Come in for a cuddle.
Okay, come in for a cuddle. Okay, all right.
I'm going to roll the ball in. You've got to use your foot to get it back to the rest of the team.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Okay.
That's where you hook.
Yeah. Try it there, and then, okay. All right, guys, we hope you have a great time here in Houston. We're glad that we have another pro team here to cheer for. Sports teaches us so many great lessons, and so thank you very much.
Thanks for having us.
And thank you all for joining us. Have a great day, everybody.